And that's about Beyonce continuously being snubbed by the country music people. And now I don't care what anybody say, but I truly believe that this is, whatever BS excuse, this is some flat out racism. And y'all not even trying to hide that ish no more. So on Thursday, the nominations for the Academy of Country Music Awards, or ACMs, were revealed, and Beyonce Knowles Carter, critically acclaimed country album, was nowhere to be found. That's right, after she was shut out of the CMA Awards last year and she won a multitude of Grammys, it happened all over again. Now, indeed, artists up for multiple nominations include country music regulars like Cody Johnson with 7, Morgan Wallen, aka The Racist, who went and stormed off his fat, wide back ass, went and stormed off the SNL last night. Lainey Wilson got 7, Chris Stapleton 6, Riley Green with 5, and Post Malone with 5. Speaking of which, he's supposed to be doing I think it's a co-headline stadium tour, Post Malone with Jelly Roll. That's supposed to be more than likely probably be working that event too. Now, newcomer Ella Langley actually picked up the most nominations, nabbing 8 total, including Female Artist of the Year, New Female Artist of the Year, and Song of the Year. Now, in an interview with Billboard after the noms were revealed, ACM CEO Damon Whiteside reacted to Beyonce's omission, saying the following: were we hoping she'd be nominated? Absolutely. We love that Beyonce is in the country genre. No, y'all don't, he told the outlet. That's fantastic for all the country artists out there. It's fantastic for the fans. The more successful she is, the more we're bringing more mainstream people into the genre, which we want. Really? Because if y'all do, then why do y'all keep nominating the same damn people over and over? It's always business as usual when it comes to country. It's always the same fucking people, which is Chris Stapleton, Lainey Wilson, Morgan Wallen, Cody Johnson, Riley Green, Post Malone, who once upon a time started out doing hip-hop. And then when that music wasn't doing what needed to be done, he went over there to the country space, and y'all welcomed him with open arms. But I guess that's because white people, since y'all colonized country music, if we're going to talk about the history of it, yeah, country music started out, folk music. The banjo was actually something that came over from Africa that was brought to the United States. Check your history. And, Beyonce comes in and does this thing in a musical genre that she is not necessarily, that is just something that y'all thinking she playing around with. It's not something she takes seriously. But white folks come over there, y'all come up, and this is why I say, you know what? No shade, but I feel like we need to start gatekeeping our stuff. Why are we so easy to let blue-eyed soul people come over into R&B and hip-hop, but then when it needs to be reciprocated on the other side, y'all want to put up all these damn guardrails? That's what I don't understand. We always loving and understanding and forgiving. But then white people get spooked and nervous. Not all of them, but some. Because I hate that I always have to go with some, not all. If it don't apply, let it fly. That's what I always say. That's like when somebody jumped in my comments the other day when I posted something about Cubans voting for Trump. And situations happen with, not all Cubans. Bitch, did I say you? If it don't apply, let it fly. If you're not the one that voted for Trump, you don't need to come in my comments talking about you didn't vote, because it makes you sound guilty. And everybody don't always have to point out every little thing. If you are not of those people, then and if it don't affect you, you don't need to speak on it. But a head dog will holler when it comes to people. And I understand you got to overcompensate, but that's not a me issue. That's a you issue. That's something you got to work out with your therapist and with your pastor or whoever you worship or whoever it is that you give, spill your tea to. So they went and all said, so he also speculated why she didn't receive any nominations, especially after doing so well at the Grammys, saying with Billboard pointing out that the Grammy voting pool includes people from all genres, while ACM voters are primarily in the country space, saying, I think more likely they're going to be voting for artists that they've got relationships with and work with on a regular basis and that are in the country music business 365. Saying, we love to have Beyonce on the show. She has an open invitation to be on the ACM stage anytime she wants to. So y'all want her up there tap dancing for y'all and giving y'all a full-on performance, but she's not good enough to get a damn nomination. Why the fuck am I going to come up there in my little outfit and give y'all a full medley of my country hits, but you're not going to acknowledge me and give me in the same room? So y'all want the ninjas to get up there and tap dance and shuck and jive like you see all these other coons and buffoons that be doing, but you want her to get up there and do it? No. Beyonce got other things to do. She out here about to go on this damn stadium tour. Which, no shade, and I've said this many a times, I don't understand why Cowboy Carter's getting a stadium tour. That shit should have been relegated down to an arena. And that's not the downgraded situation, but that album does not warrant an area where 40,000 people need to be watching you at a damn stadium. That should have been like that. The album has an intimate vibe. It needs an intimate setting. So I'll say arenas because it's like you could still house way more people than you would if you did a theater setting, like what Madonna did with Madame X, where she kind of did more like a theater tour. But I do agree, you know, in the sense on my side, not necessarily what they're saying. They say that the Grammy pool is open, and I think Beyonce does have a better relationship with the Grammy people because she has over 3 dozen Grammys, I think, at this point. So more people are going to give, you know, kudos to Cowboy Carter and she'll win in that context. Whereas in the country music space, what they're saying is that they're very cliquish, that they're only going to work within the people that they're used to. Hence why the same people that I mentioned earlier continue to get nominations. And so it's easy for y'all to go out and give a Morgan Wallen his racist, drunken ass that like throwing chairs and things and damn near hitting police. Y'all forgot about that story? And then having a little temper tantrum over there on SNL last night. It's easy for y'all to get his wide back ass a bunch of damn country awards for being a moron. But Beyonce got to damn near jump through hoops and walk on fiery coals in order for her to get acknowledged. So she don't need y'all. And this is why I keep telling y'all when it comes to these artists that awards are awards. If you love what you do and you are an artist, the most important thing for you should be, I make music. I'm here to tell a story. If you like it, that's great. If you don't, that's fine. If you don't like this direction I went with, I got Renaissance, I got Lemonade, I have Beyonce, I have Dangerously in Love, I have B-Day. You can go and listen to all the other stuff that I've listened to. You can keep Sugar Mama on repeat for like 8 hours a damn day. I don't care. But I'm out here pushing the envelope. I'm out here doing what I need to do for my people. I'm agitating my people about the history of country music and doing country music my way. Now, if the industry don't want to accept that, that's great. Because I'm sure there's other people out there that are dealing with the same thing where it's like they're trying to push the genre of country music. There's so many people jumping into it. And if y'all go and give Chapel Roan, if y'all don't feed her, coming out with her with that same energy that y'all doing Beyonce, then my assessments approve right that, okay, it's easy for white people to jump back and forth in the different genres and y'all okay with it, but you more accepting of this white lesbian doing country music. But are y'all nominating Orville Peck in the same thing? He doing country music, he homosexual like her. So, but I guess because she's one of those girls that heterosexual men will want to stick their dick in, then it's easy for a chaperone to come into y'all little space and do the music versus a Beyonce and a Orville Peck. So I want to hear from y'all. What do you guys think of this story in regards of Beyonce being snubbed by the ACM Awards people? And, you know, even though she won her little multiple Grammys and stuff, including the Album of the Year, she being snubbed yet again. So I want to hear from you also. Let me know what you guys think of this story in the comments down below.